So well students, today you will learn how to connect two lamps in parallel controlled individually by one-way switch in PVC pipe wiring. Today I have one student from People's High School who will do this practical and demonstrate to you how it is done. So now first thing is, to do this practical we need two diagrams. One is circuit diagram and one is layout diagram. Now in circuit diagrams you have electrical components like lamps, switches connected by using wire. And the second diagram is a layout diagram. Now in layout diagram it gives the location of the lamps and the switches. So lamp 1 is here, lamp 2 is here. So their position in the layout diagram will be here. This will be lamp 1, this will be lamp 2. Now this is one-way switch controlling lamp 1. Second one-way switch controlling lamp 2. So switch 1 is here and switch 2 is over here. Now when you are doing the practicals, the layout diagram will be drawn to scale. That is 30 centimeters, 30 centimeters, 30 and again 30. So now this boy will draw the layout diagram on this board to do this practical. So he will mark 30 centimeters, at right angle 30 centimeters, then in straight line 30 centimeters and 30 centimeters. So 30 centimeters, draw dark, okay, at right angles 30 centimeters. Okay, then straight again 30 centimeters and at right angles 30 centimeters. See, the line should be perpendicular. So after that mark 10 centimeters, again 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters. Here also 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters to fix the saddles. Just put a small mark to make holes on the line. Okay, after drawing the layout diagram, you have to use poker and make holes where you have make this marking. So now fix the saddle using medium screwdriver and small screw in the holes that you have already made on the layout diagram. Keep them little loose so that the pipe passes through the saddle. So after fixing the saddles, you have to pass PVC pipes through the saddles. Here, push it a little bit up to the mark. So after passing the PVC pipes in the saddles, you have to pass the wires. Now I will briefly explain how this wiring is done and what color insulation wire we use for phase, neutral and return path. Now here you see P stands for phase. Phase is always connected to the switch. Now here in this circuit there are two switches. So phase will go to the first switch and at the same time it will go to the second switch. Now phase is represented by red color insulation, and here you see there is a joint. So red color insulation will have joint because phase is given to two switches. Now N stands for neutral. Neutral, we use black color insulation. So neutral always goes to the lamp. So neutral goes to the first lamp as well as to the second lamp. So neutral also has a joint. So phase wire is a red color wire which has a joint here, and neutral is a black color wire. So neutral wire also has a joint. So phase goes to the first switch. Now from the switch to the lamp is a yellow color wire. So we have red color, yellow color and black color. Now similarly, let us trace the circuit for the second lamp. So red color wire goes to the switch, yellow color is written from the switch to the lamp, and from the lamp back to the supply is a black color wire. So we use three color wires, red representing phase, and phase is always connected to the switch, black color representing neutral which is connected to the lamps, and yellow color wire is a return path, that means from the switch to the lamp, from the switch to the lamp. Now in the layout diagram, what we'll do is red color joint we will keep at this point, pass one end of the red wire this side, one end this side to the switch, and the third end going to the second switch. So red color wire goes to the switches. Now black color stands for neutral. So neutral also has a joint. So what you do is keep the joint at this place and pass one end this side and the other end this side. There will be a small connection at this point. Now yellow color wire will be from the switch to the lamp. Switch to the lamp. So place the red color joint here. Pass one end this side, the other end this side, then other end this side. Okay. So the longer end will go to the second switch. Okay, now black stands for neutral. So again keep the joint here, pass one end this side and the other end through this pipe. Okay, so now from the switch to the lamp is the return path. You use yellow color wire, one this side, the other end to the other pipe. So adjust all the pipes properly and start fixing the saddles. Use the small screw, medium screwdriver. Now fix the saddles on the other side and at the same time fix the first screw firmly so that the pipes are fitted firmly to the board. So now this wires, you have to strip off the insulation of all the ends which are in this PVC pipes. So I use a tool called wire stripper cum cutter. So you can strip the insulation as well as cut the wire. So how I use is, I place the insulation in its jaws and just press it like this. Okay, so required insulation, you have to keep it inside the jaws and just press it. So cut all remaining ones. Okay, next. Now these are square PVC blocks. So you have to fix one here. Now since there are three pipes, you need three slots to fix it. So these holes are for the wires to come out. So take out this wires from here and then we'll fix the square block. So now you have to fix this square block to the wooden board. So use 35 mm by 8 screw and heavy duty screwdriver. So now you have to fix the angle holder to the PVC square block. So open the screws, pass the wires and fix them firmly. Okay, now use medium screwdriver, medium screws and fix the angle holder to the PVC square block. Okay, second side. Now this is one-way switch fitted on a one-way gang box. Now one-way switch has two terminals. So connect red color wire representing phase to the bottom terminal and yellow color wire to the top terminal. So you have to loosen the screws, pass the copper wire and then fix it back. Okay. Now even if you connect in the opposite direction, the switch will function. But to keep uniformity in the class, I tell all students to connect red wire to the bottom. So now you have to fix the lamps to the angle holder. So you will fix these two lamps. Push it and turn clockwise. These are the two polarities of the supply, phase and neutral. Now which is phase and which is neutral we don't know. So we have to test using a neon tester. So he will test. Now once this is tested, the bottom terminal is a live terminal. So we have to connect red wire to the bottom and black wire to the top. So first ensure that the supply is taken off. Okay, now start connecting. So red wire you have to connect here because you have tested this as phase and neutral to the second. Now once you have done this wiring, you have to test. Now here is a board which has series connection and parallel connection. So first you always test in series. So if anything is wrong, your wires are not connected properly, angle holders or switches are not connected properly, you will come to know in series connection. So what I will do is first I will connect it in series. Now keep this switches off. So I put the first one on. So it works. Okay, put the second one on. Yeah. Okay, now what you see, this test lamp comes in series with these two lamps. So voltage drops. So because there is current flowing through all this all three lamps are working. So in series the voltage drops. So any circuit, first you have to test in series. So this is a continuity test that current is flowing properly. Okay. So once you are satisfied that all wires are connected properly, you have to give directly parallel connection. That means single phase 230 volts. So, okay, put on the first lamp. Now does this test lamp come in picture? No. Test lamp will work only when you are connected in series. So when you are connected in parallel, you give directly 230 volts to this lamp. That is why this lamp glows brightly. Second lamp. Okay, both the lamps glow brightly. Why? Because they are connected in parallel. Now, suppose I take out this lamp. So let us see what happens. I give the supply, put on the, because this lamp is in the circuit. This lamp is not there. You cannot put it on. So even if there is fault in this lamp, the second lamp will not be affected. So this type of wiring is used for house wiring and industrial wiring. Where you use for house wiring and industrial wiring. So here today we will measure the current flowing through this circuit by using a clamp meter. So clamp meter is used to measure current without connecting in the circuit. What you have to do is pass the wire through the jaws of the clamp meter. So this clamp meter will automatically read what is the current flowing. Now apart from measuring current, we can measure voltage, measure resistance also with this instrument. So today we will be using clamp meter to measure how much current each lamp draws. Okay, so he will show you how you use it. So I put it on and I put the first lamp here. So hold it in your hand, pass the wire through this jaws. So what is the current is 0.261 amperes, 0.261. Now put the second lamp on. So when the second lamp comes in the circuit, the current drawn is 0.533 amps. Put off the second lamp. So what is the current? 0.260 or 61. Okay. So this is how you measure electric current using a clamp meter. So this is a test meter. Actual current readings are measured by an instrument called ammeter. An ammeter is always connected in series. Now in last practical, you have learned about measuring voltage by using a multimeter and a voltmeter. So with the help of this clamp meter also, we can measure voltage. So what you have to do is put the knob against AC voltage. Black is common point and red stands for voltage. So hold this. So what is the reading now? 0. So what I will do is I will place these terminals across here. So what is the voltage? 244 volts. Okay. So what voltage we need is 230 volts, but what we get here in the system is 244. So this clamp meter can be used to measure current, voltage as well as resistance. Now it is handy. Okay, so you can use in your hand and measure. So these are test meters.